Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing the book, The Power of Now, by Eckhart Tolle. In a world where the past often haunts us and the future continuously looms on the horizon, Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now serves as a spiritual guide that emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment. This book offers readers a profound insight into how they can transform their consciousness and lead a more fulfilling life by focusing on the now. Tolle suggests that the mind is often our worst enemy, constantly dragging us into the past or pushing us into the future, preventing us from fully experiencing the present. According to Tolle, the present moment is the only time that truly exists, it is the only moment where life occurs, and by fully embracing it, we can achieve peace and enlightenment. The illusion of time. One of the central themes of The Power of Now is the concept of time. Tolle argues that time is an illusion created by the mind. He distinguishes between clock time and psychological time. Clock time refers to the practical aspect of time that allows us to schedule appointments, make plans, and structure our lives. Psychological time, on the other hand, is a mental construct that keeps us trapped in thoughts of the past and future. Tolle explains that most of our suffering comes from being mentally stuck in psychological time. We regret past mistakes or worry about future events, neither of which we can change in the present moment. By letting go of this mental construct, we can free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Tolle encourages readers to observe their thoughts without getting caught up in them. He introduces the idea of the watcher, a part of ourselves that can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment. By cultivating this awareness, we can begin to see that our thoughts are not who we are, they are merely mental events that pass through our consciousness. This realization allows us to detach from our thoughts and become more present in the moment. The ego and the false self. Another key concept in The Power of Now is the idea of the ego, which Tolle describes as a false sense of self that is created by the mind. The ego is a collection of thoughts, beliefs, and memories that we identify with, and it thrives on past and future. The ego constantly seeks validation and is never satisfied with the present moment. It is responsible for much of our suffering because it keeps us trapped in a cycle of desire and fear. The ego convinces us that happiness lies somewhere in the future, so we are always chasing after something, whether it's success, wealth, or approval from others. Tolle explains that the ego is not our true self, it is a mental construct that we have mistaken for our identity. Our true self is not bound by the ego, it is timeless and exists only in the present moment. By becoming aware of the ego and its tricks, we can begin to disidentify from it and reconnect with our true self. This disidentification is a crucial step in spiritual awakening. Embracing the present moment. Tolle emphasizes that the key to spiritual awakening is to fully embrace the present moment. He encourages readers to stop resisting what is and accept the present moment as it is. Resistance to the present moment, according to Tolle, is the root of all suffering. When we resist the present moment, we create inner conflict, which manifests as stress, anxiety, and other negative emotions. By accepting the present moment, we can dissolve this inner conflict and find peace. Tolle suggests that we can practice embracing the present moment by bringing our attention to the now. He advises readers to focus on their breath, their body, or their surroundings to anchor themselves in the present. By doing so, we can break free from the constant stream of thoughts that pull us into the past or future. Tolle also introduces the concept of surrender, which involves letting go of our need to control everything and allowing life to unfold as it is. Surrendering to the present moment does not mean giving up, it means accepting what is and responding to it with awareness and presence. The pain body and emotional suffering. In The Power of Now, Tolle introduces the concept of the pain body, which is an accumulation of past emotional pain that resides in our energy field. The pain body is a separate entity within us that feeds on negative emotions. It becomes active when triggered by a situation that resonates with our past pain. When the pain body is activated, we become identified with it, and it takes over our thoughts and actions. This leads to destructive behavior and emotional suffering. Tolle explains that the pain body is one of the primary obstacles to living in the present moment. When the pain body is active, it keeps us trapped in the past and prevents us from experiencing the joy of the present. The pain body can also affect our relationships, as it often manifests as anger, resentment, or other negative emotions that we project onto others. To dissolve the pain body, Tolle suggests that we must first become aware of it. By recognizing the pain body when it becomes active, we can disidentify from it and observe it without getting caught up in it. This awareness allows us to break the cycle of emotional suffering and begin to heal. Tolle also emphasizes the importance of forgiveness in dissolving the pain body. Forgiveness, according to Tolle, is not about condoning past actions but about releasing ourselves from the grip of the pain body and freeing ourselves from emotional suffering. Beyond the thinking mind. Tolle argues that the mind is a powerful tool, but it can also be a hindrance to spiritual awakening. The mind is constantly chattering, generating thoughts, judgments, and opinions that keep us distracted from the present moment. Tolle explains that most of us are slaves to our minds, and we are not even aware of it. We believe that we are our thoughts, but in reality, our true self is beyond the thinking mind. To transcend the thinking mind, Tolle suggests that we practice mindfulness or presence. Mindfulness involves bringing our full attention to whatever we are doing in the present moment, whether it's washing dishes, walking, or having a conversation. By being fully present, we can quiet the mind and experience life more fully. Tolle also recommends practicing meditation to develop this awareness. Meditation allows us to observe our thoughts without getting caught up in them, creating space between our true self and the thinking mind. Tolle also discusses the concept of no mind, which is a state of consciousness where the mind is still, and we are fully present. In this state, we experience a deep sense of peace and connection with the present moment. No mind is not something that can be achieved through effort, it is a natural state that arises when we let go of the need to control our thoughts and simply be present. Relationships and presence. Tolle explains that our relationships are often a reflection of our inner state. When we are identified with the ego, our relationships are based on neediness, fear, and attachment. We look to others to fulfill our sense of self, and this creates conflict and suffering. However, when we are present and connected to our true self, our relationships become more harmonious and fulfilling. Tolle suggests that the key to transforming our relationships is to bring presence into them. By being fully present with others, we can listen more deeply, communicate more effectively, and connect on a deeper level. Presence also allows us to see others as they truly are, without projecting our own judgments and expectations onto them. This creates space for authentic and loving connections. Tolle also discusses the concept of conscious relationships, which are relationships where both partners are committed to their own spiritual growth and to supporting each other's growth. In a conscious relationship, there is no room for the ego or the pain body, instead, there is mutual respect, acceptance, and love. Tolle emphasizes that conscious relationships are not about trying to change the other person but about accepting them as they are and allowing them to be their true self. The awakening process. Tolle explains that spiritual awakening is not a one-time event but an ongoing process. Awakening involves becoming aware of our true self and disidentifying from the ego and the thinking mind. It is a journey of self-discovery that requires patience, commitment, and practice. Tolle suggests that the awakening process often begins with a spiritual crisis or a moment of deep suffering. This crisis can serve as a catalyst for awakening, as it forces us to question our current way of being and seek a deeper truth. However, Tolle also emphasizes that awakening can happen gradually and does not necessarily require a crisis. It can be a gentle unfolding of awareness that happens over time. Tolle encourages readers to be patient with themselves during the awakening process. He explains that it is normal to experience setbacks and challenges, and that these are opportunities for growth. He also emphasizes the importance of practice in the awakening process. Whether it's through meditation, mindfulness, or simply being present, the more we practice, the more we strengthen our connection to our true self. Surrendering to the present moment. Tolle introduces the concept of surrender as a key aspect of spiritual awakening. Surrendering means letting go of our need to control everything and accepting the present moment as it is. It involves trusting in the flow of life and allowing things to unfold naturally, without resistance. Tolle explains that surrendering is not about giving up or being passive, it is about being in alignment with the present moment and responding to it with awareness. When we surrender, we release our attachment to outcomes and open ourselves to new possibilities. This allows us to experience life more fully and to find peace in the midst of uncertainty. Tolle also emphasizes that surrendering to the present moment is not something that can be forced, it is a natural state that arises when we let go of our resistance. He encourages readers to practice surrender in everyday life, starting with small things. For example, if you find yourself stuck in traffic, rather than resisting the situation and feeling frustrated, Tolle suggests accepting it as it is. In doing so, you remove the inner conflict and align yourself with the present moment, which brings a sense of peace and presence. As we continue to practice surrender, we may start to notice subtle shifts in our consciousness. The present moment becomes more vibrant and alive, and we become more attuned to the flow of life. We also begin to see that many of the things we once resisted are not as important as we thought. This realization allows us to live with greater ease and joy. The inner body and energy field. Another concept Tolle introduces is the idea of the inner body, which is the energy field within us that is connected to the present moment. He explains that by focusing on our inner body, we can anchor ourselves in the now and deepen our connection to our true self. Tolle suggests that we can access the inner body by directing our attention inward and feeling the aliveness within our body. This practice helps us to become more aware of our energy field and to experience the present moment more fully. It also helps to quiet the mind and brain. The inner body is also connected to the concept of being. Tolle explains that being is the state of pure awareness that exists beyond the mind and ego. It is our true essence, and it can only be accessed in the present moment. By connecting with our inner body, we can tap into this state of being and experience a sense of peace and wholeness. The role of death in spiritual awakening. Tolle touches on the topic of death and its role in spiritual awakening. He explains that death is often seen as the ultimate loss by the ego, which fears its own annihilation. However, Tolle suggests that death is not the end but a transition to a different state of consciousness. Tolle encourages readers to confront their fear of death and to see it as a teacher. By accepting the inevitability of death, we can free ourselves from the ego's grip and live more fully in the present moment. Tolle also suggests that contemplating death can help us to let go of our attachment to material things and to focus on what truly matters, our connection to the present moment and our spiritual growth. He also explains that the fear of death is closely tied to the ego's need for permanence and control. When we disidentify from the ego and embrace the impermanence of life, we can approach death with acceptance and peace. This acceptance can lead to a deeper understanding of life and a greater appreciation for the present moment. Awakening and the collective consciousness. Tolle discusses the idea of collective consciousness and how our individual awakening can contribute to the awakening of humanity as a whole. He explains that as more people become present and disidentify from the ego, the collective consciousness shifts, and the world begins to change. Tolle suggests that the problems facing humanity, such as war, environmental destruction, and social inequality, are rooted in the collective ego. As individuals awaken and let go of their egoic patterns, they contribute to the dissolution of the collective ego. This creates a ripple effect that can lead to greater harmony and peace in the world. Tolle also emphasizes the importance of compassion and understanding in this process. He encourages readers to approach others with empathy and to recognize that everyone is on their own spiritual journey. By being present and conscious in our interactions with others, we can help to elevate the collective consciousness and create a more loving and peaceful world. Living a life of presence. As the book draws to a close, Tolle emphasizes the importance of integrating the practice of presence into every aspect of our lives. He explains that spiritual awakening is not something that happens only during meditation or in moments of stillness, it is something that can be lived every day, in every moment. Tolle suggests that we can bring presence into our daily activities by approaching them with mindfulness and awareness. Whether we are working, cooking, or spending time with loved ones, we can choose to be fully present and engaged in the moment. This practice not only enhances our experience of life but also deepens our connection to our true self. Tolle also encourages readers to cultivate gratitude for the present moment. He explains that when we appreciate what we have right now, we open ourselves to more abundance and joy. Gratitude shifts our focus from what is lacking to what is already here, and this shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our overall well-being. The power of now as a path to enlightenment. In the final chapters of the book, Tolle reiterates that the power of now is not just a concept but a path to enlightenment. Enlightenment, according to Tolle, is the realization of our true nature, which exists beyond the mind and ego. It is the state of being fully present and connected to the now. Tolle explains that enlightenment is not something that can be achieved through effort or striving, it is a natural state that arises when we let go of the mind's need to control and simply be. The more we practice presence, the more we align ourselves with our true nature, and the closer we come to enlightenment. Tolle also emphasizes that enlightenment is not an end goal but a continuous process. It is a journey of self-discovery that unfolds in the present moment. As we deepen our practice of presence, we may experience glimpses of enlightenment, moments of profound peace, joy, and connection. These moments are reminders of our true nature and guideposts on our spiritual path. Conclusion: the timeless truth of the present moment. The Power of Now is a profound and transformative book that offers readers a roadmap to spiritual awakening. Through his teachings, Eckhart Tolle shows us that the present moment is the key to liberation and that by embracing the now, we can free ourselves from the suffering created by the mind and ego. Tolle's message is simple yet powerful: the present moment is all we have, and it is enough. By letting go of our attachment to the past and future, we can experience the fullness of life and reconnect with our true self. This shift in consciousness has the potential to transform not only our individual lives but also the world as a whole. In the end, The Power of Now is more than just a book, it is an invitation to wake up and live fully in the present moment. It is a reminder that true happiness and peace are not found in the external world but within ourselves, in the now. By accepting this invitation, we can embark on a journey of spiritual awakening that leads to a deeper understanding of who we are and why we are here. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of The Power of Now. I hope this summary has provided you with valuable insights and inspiration to live more fully in the present moment. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth book summaries. Until next time, stay present and embrace the POW.